In the sky, get ready for a New Year's Eve you won't forget. Imagine looking up and seeing the sky ablaze with color, not fireworks, but the northern lights. That's right, this New Year's Eve, parts of the United States might get a spectacular light show from Mother Nature herself. We're talking dancing greens, shimmering reds, and maybe even hints of purple and blue. This isn't a sci-fi movie, folks, it's real. And it's all thanks to a little something we like to call space weather. So bundle up, grab your cocoa, and get ready to celebrate the new year with the most amazing light show in the galaxy. Well, at least in our part of the galaxy. Stay tuned for all the details on how, where, and when to catch this celestial celebration. Okay, let's get scientific for a minute. What are these magical lights, you ask? They're called the Aurora Borealis, or northern lights, and they happen when charged particles from the sun decide to pay Earth a little visit. You see, the sun constantly sends out a stream of particles called the solar wind. Sometimes the sun gets a little feisty and releases a big burst of energy, kind of like a cosmic sneeze. This is called a solar flare or a coronal mass ejection. Now, our planet is pretty smart. It has a magnetic field that acts like a shield, deflecting most of these particles. But some of them sneak in near the poles, where the magnetic field is weaker. When those particles collide with gases in our atmosphere, boom! We get the northern lights! Now here's why this New Year's Eve is extra special. Our sun goes through cycles of activity, kind of like a cosmic mood ring. Right now it's in a period of high activity called solar maximum, and that means more solar flares, more charged particles, and you guessed it, more chances to see the northern lights. In fact, there have already been some amazing sightings of the aurora in parts of the United States that don't usually get to see them. And with New Year's Eve coinciding with this peak solar activity, the chances of catching this celestial display are higher than usual. So, keep your fingers crossed and your eyes on the sky. This New Year's Eve could bring a light show that's truly out of this world. Ready to chase the northern lights this New Year's Eve? Your best bet is to head north, way north. Think states like Alaska, North Dakota, Minnesota, even parts of Washington and Idaho might get lucky. The further north you go, the better your chances of seeing the show. Find a spot away from city lights because light pollution is the enemy of aurora viewing. Dress warmly because it can get chilly on those clear winter nights. And be patient. The aurora is a fickle friend. It appears when it wants and disappears just as quickly, but trust me, when those shimmering curtains of light start dancing across the sky, you'll forget all about the cold and the wait. It's a New Year's Eve spectacle you won't soon forget. Happy viewing and Happy New Year.